I do not connect so much with other colleagues in other countries because the situation makes it necessary to focus on yourself. The difficulties are always there, and there are coming some more aspects, but we do not have a general change in payroll in the last months. We had to bring some new law into payroll faster as any time before. Give an example, I think we create a law on the 22nd of March and it needs to be started on the 1st of April. We had special regulations for short-time work especially. We had things like quarantine, how to do this in payroll because of getting reimbursement by the government. Or we had this special case, what we never had before, when somebody is not coming to work because they had to stay at home just because of the children are not going to school. And so we had a lot of new things in a very, very quick way. Sometimes the payroll system or the persons that do the program are not able to create solutions for these things as fast as the government did bring this law to life. Sometimes, as I told you, it was just days and nobody is able to change a payroll system in Germany in such a big way and that quick. So, and this is really these fast changes in so much things that was very difficult last year. German payroll is maybe one of the top three payroll things, complexities all over the world. We had special regulations in tax. We had, especially, I think this is the most difficulty for a lot of persons. We had the difficulties in social insurance. This is a very complexity because we had 8 different parts of social insurance where a company has to pay for, and in that case the complexity is really high in comparison to other countries. And other payroll and payslips look like, yeah. And I think this is it's maybe classical in Germany. We had this these feeling that everything needs to be justice for everyone, yeah, and being social in so much things. Otherwise, we do not pay so much money to social insurance parts every month. It's around 45 to 50% of the salary of the employees will be paid to the social insurance parts, and this justice for everyone. This is maybe the reason for that. Coming back to the complexity of the payroll in Germany, the difficulty is to get persons that are that qualified to do the payroll in the German payroll system. in the right way. So this is not mandatory in that case, and you could not take any person and trying to do to decide about wage tax, social insurance for an employee, and it's you need to learn a lot to decide in the right way when is a wage type taxable and when is social insurance to pay for. Yeah, I think we were the world leader in electronic data transfer. In the meantime, we had 8 different electronic data transfer to the authorities, to tax office or to social insurance authorities, and most of them are in the meantime going bi-directional. So you send data and get it back with a confirmation or disagree, and you have to check them always, clarify mistakes, send it again, and only when your electronic data transfer really works good, your payroll runs smooth. And we will have a new thing in plan. So what we currently have as a problem is that all the employees gave their illness reports by the doctor to the employer and to the health insurance. A lot of employees forget that brings us into trouble regarding because we had to collect 42 days in between 12 months for paying for illness, and afterwards the health insurance did that. And we will try as a new electronic data transfer to get the illness reports directly from the doctor over the health insurance companies, and that will be another major step in that case for us in the payroll. I suggest they were all true. They were all true, and it doesn't look like that there's something to eliminate, because it's as we had it before. We are complex. We were trying to get justice, and German payroll is really not easy. So. The myth is they are all true. Yeah, I did wrote the main guide for Germany for payroll outsourcing a few years ago. That was published in the main HR magazine all over Germany. So the point here is that maybe this is to comparison to other IT systems, the difficulty to have all the IT knowledge in-house to be able to care for all your IT systems is a big problem in Germany. So in that case, it makes sense most to take the technology with a partner who is specialized on this technology and help you on that case. For the working with it, we currently suggest it's better to have it in-house because of the problems with process. We saw a lot of problems in that case when you try to get the payroll outsourced, including the persons, we call it a BPO, a business process outsourcing, because you had the problem in that case that you had persons in the company for the navigation and the communication to the outsourcer. And in that case, it will be always more expensive because you had part of the organization that need to stay just for the coordination. So in that case, what makes sense most is to get the technology from outside with your own employees. That will be the main solution, and maybe in a lot of cases the best results at the end. There's no day like the other. We had this in between the months, because maybe in other countries they do the payroll every week or every 2 weeks or something like that. So for us it's normal to do it once in a month, because we had regarding the social insurance, we had a concrete day when the social insurance contribution is to be paid. It's nearly around the 26th of every month that you need to pay for it. So in that case, that means you have a one-time payroll run in a month, and that means your weeks in before are different. In that case, when you're in the payroll week, you are especially concentrate on that. In the others, you are more or less having work afterwards regarding accountment, and but what you always have is taking care for time management system, taking care for the illness certificates, the requests of all the employees to several questions, and especially in the last 12 months, answering a lot of questions, a lot of paper from the authorities, the unemployment office, the tax office, and social insurance. So these are the major things that and this is coming every month again, but no day is like the other. Maybe it's the difficult job in HR that you could take here, but on the other hand, and this is maybe special here, that because of the complexity and the impact that the right payslip has, when HR our business is to take care for the employees, you have to recognize what are the requests by the employees. And the truth is 70% of all the requests that employee had to HR are around the payslip. So then from this view, it's not labor law or the career or development or whatever. 70% are around the payslip. So it looking at this, that the payslip had so much impact for the employees, you need to care for that you are able to help the employees to understand if they had requests, and taking care for that the payslip is in the right way, because it's the major HR theme for all of us, and that's why it's so difficult. We are in Germany special, but other countries are there too. The social standards are very high, We now saw that that helps us in the last months, that we pay a lot for health insurance with the payslip directly to all the health insurance things in Germany. But nobody wants an easy job to do. So when you start a German payroll, you have to learn a lot, but at the end, it will be the best in HR what you can do.